What's up? I got a few minutes just in case anybody want to pop out. Got a few minutes. That's not what I wanted to do. Definitely not what I wanted to do right there. That's what I wanted to do. Yes, sir. Rolling like a big dog. Yep. Just in case somebody want to pop out, give them a few seconds real quick. Before we start talking about a little bit of NBA. What y'all like? Anybody like anything? What you guys like? Let me know. Did an MLB video already. I'm open to answering questions about that as well. So there you have that. One more thing here. Let me get this shared up. Get this shared up here. Calvin, what's happening? What's good, Cal? What's the business, man? How's it been going? How has it been going? Let me see. Facebook. Okay, let me shop that over here. And there. Shoot that in there. And bang. Okay. Cooking with grease now. Okay. Cooking with grease. Ain't nothing going on though, bro. Nothing going on. Let's see. NBA. Yeah, I got props.cash up. I'm supposed to have made a banner with my promo code up there, but I got props.cash up right now. So it ain't nothing but a thing, though. I was looking at MLB. Let me just slide over here to NBA real quick. I just got finished doing MLB videos on YouTube. Now we got 1, 2, 3 games on the docket for today. I'll probably touch back on these games tomorrow. And like I said, jump into some props.cash, a few research tools and things of that nature that I can bring to you guys. But let's jump right into it. I got a few minutes. I figured I'd do some NBA today. What time is it? 11:09. I got a few more minutes. I got to go to work. Philadelphia 76ers at Brooklyn Nets here. Let me get up PrizePicks. Let me see. Yeah, we got PrizePicks up. All right. Okay. All right. So look here. First off, Philadelphia 76, Brooklyn Nets, man. We got over under 210 in this spot. All right. One more thing. Let me drop this up here, man. Because we're going to have to make some comparisons real fast. I have to make some comparisons. Go over here. I want to look at this here. I want to look at that there. So the matchups, and I'll leave that there. All right. Yeah. So I said we got 210 over under in this spot. MLB. Okay. So I know a lot of people have been doing those. A lot of people have been doing those first quarters and stuff like that too, man. I do got to show you and let you guys know you do need to expand your horizons, man. You know, expand your books. Been busy, man, last few days, but I'm chilling today. I got time today. Okay. Got that 420. Got to make time on that 420 in the live right now. I know that's right. I know that's right. So at the end of the day, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people have been doing those first quarters and things like that. And to give you guys a brief look at it, like you can go to DraftKings, man. I still got Singai up there for 5.5 strikeouts. I don't mind that. I did an MLB video already, so let me clear that out. All right, so look, like if you go to DraftKings, you can get more in DraftKings. You know what I'm saying? Those first quarter points and stuff like that. Like DraftKings not only has points, but they do have. I'm seeing a lot of that. They not only have points, they have a more variety of points and stuff like that, and of what else you call that? Rebounds and all of that shit. Okay, so they got rebounds and assists and stuff like that. I think they got first quarter assists like that. Only thing about that, a lot of them they don't go over under. They just got them there, but they don't go over under. Okay. So that's I'm seeing a lot of first quarter stuff going on. Only thing about DraftKings, they just like I said, they don't do when you go to the same game parlay, they got them in assists and rebounds and stuff, but it's not over under. It's just what they're going to get like in general, and they got a nice wide selection. You can just first quarter they ass to death, either way it go, but it's not over unders though. It's just what they have. All right. And then, like I said, I want to touch on this first quarter shit because I see a lot of people doing this first quarter. Okay, so let's take this. Let's take this first game for example here. Okay, you can end up using props.cash, and they have first quarters. First half, second half, first quarters, and you know what I'm saying, totals and shit like that, right? So you can see what's trending right now. You can see what's trending as far as like the first quarters. You can see what's trending right now. It's on the season. Look at the numbers. These are numbers right here. First is on the season, stuff like that. So last 10 games, I got to filter the last 10 games right now. Lines have been set at like 9.5. Embiid hasn't hit this number at it hasn't hit it. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So a lot of people they go on unders and stuff right now. You can look at James Harden. What is this? This still points? Yeah. So he's hit this 4.5 line once in the playoffs, and versus the season. You know what I'm saying? You can look at Tyrese Maxey. A lot of this stuff is simplified and stuff like that. Here's one guy that I do kind of like, Tyrese Maxey, whatever the case may be, but these are just different ways that you could filter out things. And then, like I say, I came up with the play yesterday. And you can use this on and off tool here with the games with X amount of players in there, or games without. So like Tyler Hero, I took yesterday, right? I took Tyler Hero off the court, and Vincent gets the bump. All right, his points probably sitting at 10.5. He went up. He went out there and balled out. You know what I'm saying? I think he had like 16. So anytime you want to see the ladders, you got the ladders up here for everything like that. So it is what it is. All right. So and then first baskets, yada yada yada. So like tonight, let's look at the first baskets here. First basket tonight, of course, I'll be looking at you got first basket datas on here. So definitely I'll be looking at somebody like Embiid here. Embiid, 21 first baskets. Next person closest to him is Tobias Harris with 11. So these teams, they generally run a certain type of play, right? You know what I'm saying? So they run certain plays, but sometimes it's just give it to Embiid and let's get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So he's got 21 first baskets. On the Brooklyn side of things, Nick Claxton's leading the way with 10 first baskets. I wouldn't probably lean into a lot of that right there. A lot of that's got to do with Spencer Dinwiddie, though, going out there dropping dimes and finding the people that supposed to be found. Okay, so first baskets, and they generally come out at like plus 300. So those are some things that you can look at. But yeah, and so first baskets, let me see. The first two games here, and it's still going into fruition. So Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid got the first one on the 15th. Tobias Harris got the second one on the 17th. And the two highest guys that's getting the first baskets are Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid. Okay, so the proof is in the pudding right now when it comes to that. As a team here, Philadelphia, they went on the tip at a 48%, at an 84% clip. Yeah. And Brooklyn, they're around the same at the 84% clip. Only thing at 46%. And let me see. Yeah. So lead me over to the game. Let's just go straight to the game here and who I got interest in right now. Points wise here, this kid has been playing some good ball. What's his name? Tobias Harris. He's eclipsed this number in 2 straight games here, sitting at 14.5. Now they are going on the road. Embiid, he garners a lot of attention. The main beneficiary from this it has been Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey here. Okay, I thought we would see an extra aggressive Tyrese Maxey the first game, but he wasn't. So he come right back with, okay, y'all want to do all that doubling, then I'm gonna drop 30 on y'all ass, and then not Melton, but Spencer Dinwiddie is not the best defender either way it goes. So that's one thing that I want to point out there. But yeah, Tobias Harris, 20 points in his last 2 games. He's been a main beneficiary, one of the main beneficiaries right there of the double teams and the matchup. So couldn't talk you off of that. Like I said, and then I just showed you guys the first basket number. So if you ask me, him and Tobias Harris, Embiid and Tobias Harris are the top 2 candidates. Okay, so Embiid number 1, Harris number 2. Okay, yeah, all right. So another thing I was looking at here was the rebound props. Right now, you're gonna get the Cam Johnson rebound prop sitting at 4.5. I think he's hit it once this game here. So let's see. Cam Johnson, last 10. Let's go to rebounds. All right. So right now, actually, it's still filtered to first quarter. Let me take it off first quarter. Let me go to 4. Okay, so right now, games have been intense in the first half. I mean, in the playoffs, he's missed this number on the hook. I think I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, being at home. Might want to give him one more extra rebound, but I might temper my expectation. But if you want to alter it down or something like that, be my guest. He's had 4 rebounds or better in 2, 4, 6, 8 straight games. On PrizePicks, what is his rebound prop sitting at? Minutes equal opportunity. Anytime you're out there, I think you could make something happen. So let's see what his rebound prop sitting is on PrizePicks. His rebound prop is sitting at 4.5 as well. Couldn't get a 4 over here for a push. All right. So that's one thing right there. Next play that I'm interested in is going to be the crowd's going to be rocking. It's definitely going to be Tyrese Maxey points here and or threes. It's going to be a pick your poison type of thing for me. So let's look at Tyrese Maxey here, okay? So Tyrese Maxey, his points, let's go to points. His points prop right here, the line is at 19.5. Just looking at the last 10 games, he's hit this number at a 70% rate. I could filter it out if we want me to, like to a last 30, or I can go to the full season, whatever the case may be. He's last 30 games, he's hitting this at a 60% clip. But last 5 games, I just look at the last 5 games right now. You can see the big discrepancy of whatever would happen and what went on. First game versus Brooklyn, Didn't expect it to be like how they was going to be, doubling Embiid like that. End up with 13 points. They go back home. Coach say, hey, look, we need you to step up, okay? They're going to be doubling me. We need your ass to shoot, all right? So what happens, he goes out there and drops 33 points. That's coaching. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I imagine that's what happened. Let me look at the attempts here between the two games. So first game he took he took 8 field goal attempts. He went 3 for 8. Second game he went 13. He went 13 for 23. Just like I said, hey, they doubled him. Why didn't you take more shots this game? The first game of the playoffs. Hey, I need you to take more shots. Then he goes out there and take 23 shots, shoots over 50%. Same thing with the 3 in the 3-point category. So it's a points and or threes for me. I couldn't take you off either one. All right. So he went 3 for 8. He went 3 for 5. He took 5 3-point shots the first game. The second game he took 13 3-point shots. Okay. So the uptick just went up. All right. So I'm interested in points for Maxey and Tobias Harris here. Okay. Before I go any further, I didn't look at the trends page for today, so I can look at the trends page with you all right now. So all the games right now for the let me see, points, trends, Philly points. Let me see something here. Season versus opponent. Okay. Take a look at these trends real quick. I just wanted to check something out. All right, so those are the guy, the main, the guy. Embiid, of course, he could pop off at any given time. I like that 29.5 number right there. Looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you catch a number like that, I wouldn't mind. I could never talk you off of it. Okay. So, looking at the assist prop for Dinwiddie real quick. Dinwiddie need to be a little bit more aggressive. Offensively, he need to go out there and score. He needs to go out there and look for his shot. Oh, rebound prop for Royce O'Neal. That's another play that I want to look at there. Royce O'Neal rebound. Sitting at 4.5. Let me check what the numbers have been looking like for him. Royce O'Neal. One second. I'm looking at his rebounds, or maybe rebounds and assists, or one of them. I have to check it out. Let's see. So rebounds for Royce O'Neal. He got a line at 4.5. He's hit this number once versus Philly. One of 2 games in his last 3, but he's hit this game once, and he hit this number once in the playoffs. I got some interest in that. Rebounds and assists. His line sitting at 7.5. This is the number where he's been hitting. All right, he's been out there doing a little bit of rebounding, a little bit of assists. He hit rebounds and assists 2 games in a row. Okay, so his line sitting at 7.5. Let's see where his rebounds and assists sitting at on PrizePicks. Rebounds and assists might get a little bit of itty bitty discount there. Let's see. Royce O'Neal still sitting at 7.5. So rebounds and assists are in play there. He's got 100% hit rate in the playoffs right now. So minutes equals opportunity. He's going out there doing what he needs to do. Let's see. Last 10 games, he's 8 for 10 for this number. Last 10 games overall. Last 30 games, 60% to that number. So yeah, his rebounds and assists are in play right there. So I couldn't talk you off of that either. Okay. So I knew it was something that I had to look at him for. Next game we're going to go to the next game here. Sacramento Kings at Golden State Warriors here. And of course, Golden State Warriors, yeah, for sure. So looking at some of these lines here, right off the back with the ejection with the suspension for the kid. So we got 2 or 3 plays that I liked already from that first game. And from here, I'm definitely gonna be looking at it's probably juiced up now, man. I should have jumped on it a while ago. Looney rebound sitting at 11.5. Can he get there? Yeah. Am I gonna bet it? Probably not. I might not bet it. Going want to see who's gonna start. Or who's gonna fill in for a lot of more minutes there. They got some few more bodies. They got Jermichael Green they could throw in there. They got Kaminga who they can throw in there. So filling Draymond's spot, they're gonna be able to fill it out. They're gonna be able to fill it out. All right. So I do got interest in the rebound prop for Kevon Looney. You guys know throughout the regular season, we've been riding the hell out of Kevon Looney's rebounds. So, like I said, you're going to get it at 11.5 right now. Let's see. So it's been a while. Since they tightened the rotation up, he hasn't hitting it. He hasn't been hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Since they did tighten that rotation up, but I don't know if he's going to be, depending on how they're going to play, all right? Because, the Golden State Warriors, they play better at home. As far as the side in this one, I don't know. Like I said, they play better at home. I would probably look towards Golden State. I haven't bet on this team because I know they home road splits. I know how bad they are. Just showing you guys from a matchup standpoint or whatever case may be, I know they home road splits are terrible. They 11-30, they 11-32 on the road. You know what I'm saying? But at home they 33-8, one of the best records and one of the best records in the league. So at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do here, I haven't bet on this. I haven't bet on this team when I should have been. When I should have been betting on Sacramento, because we've been doing this shit all year long. And look at how you could have profited. Look at the money you could have made 11.32 on just betting on them on the road. Especially the last 2 months, they probably lost every fucking game on the road. So between these two teams. Let's see. Golden State. Okay. So they just played on the 7th. I don't think somebody missed that game. And then Golden State lost on the road. At home, Golden State beat them November by 3. So all these games been roughly tight. They lost to them at home. All these games been roughly tight, okay? Now, the under's been trending for Sacramento, because they've been playing good. The under's been trending lately. Last 5 games, the under's been trending, okay? Golden State, 5-1. Okay. 5-1 in their last 6 games following ATS loss. Now, versus these two teams here, the Kings, they're 11-2 against the spread in their last 13 meetings in Golden State. I just showed you those games. They've been pretty tough. Kings, they 20-8 against the spread the last 28 meetings versus these two teams. All right. The under is 3-1-1 in the last 5 meetings. Like I said, Golden State, they play a little bit better at home. I might take a stab at them here. If they lose here, I wrote them off. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt at home because I know they play better. Now, props. Couldn't talk you off any props here. It's gonna be an up and down game. A lot, the less defense is played in this game here. So points wise, you're gonna get Curry points is sitting at 30.5. Couldn't talk off of that. I'll be looking at the threes here. Andrew Wiggins points shot up to 18.5. The book's been getting raped on that. Let me see. So 22.5. I mean 18.5. I'm gonna end up liking it for sure. I'm gonna end up liking it. I'm definitely gonna end up liking that 18.5 for Wiggins there. Another thing I'm gonna like here, probably like more than that. It's probably gonna be rebounds and assists, and especially with no Draymond Green out there. I'm probably gonna go rebounds and assists for Wiggins here. His number sitting at 9.5 right now. Let me see. Let me see. His number sitting at 9.5 right now. This ain't right. He had 11 rebounds and assists last game. Let me see. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong number here. All right, but I'm gonna end up liking his rebounds and assists this game with no Draymond. I'm gonna like his rebounds and assists. Okay, it's simple. It's not simple, but it's definitely it is what it is. He's 3 for 5. He's 2 for 5 to this number. I'm gonna end up liking his rebounds and assists. His points first, then I'm gonna end up going to his rebounds and assists. Okay. So I'm gonna end up taking it. I'm taking it over 18 and a half points for Andrew Wiggins right here. All right. The threes, I'm taking the over threes. Or you could look at his threes too, but I'm taking the over the threes for Curry. He's just gonna have to ball out. He's just gonna have to ball out, that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? His line sitting at 4.5. He's 2 for 3 to this number, 1-1 for this number versus this team. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing, taking the over 4.5 points, threes for Curry there. And next play I was gonna end up taking is I'm looking at Fox points there. His points sitting at 26.5. He just missed it on the hook last game. I think he's gonna have to put up some extra points. I think he's gonna have to put up some extra points this game. So on the road versus Golden State team that has to that plays better at home, I think he has to score more. All right. So I'm be interested in this 26.5 points right here. I just think he has to go out there and put up some points there. Okay. This Golden State team is not the best versus point guards. So it is what it is there. They're gonna need him to be ultra aggressive. Okay. So Andrew Wiggins points probably number 1. Curry threes probably or points probably number 2 for me, and then number 3 is probably De'Aaron Fox. And I said I got love for the rebounds and assists for Andrew Wiggins. I think he gets extra rebounds today. Kevon Looney, his rebounds can get there. I just probably won't go there. And points, you could probably look at Sabonis points today. Looney is not the greatest defender. Draymond is probably the best post defender that they had. So, Sabonis might be in line to score some decent amount of points this game here. Couldn't talk off the over points for Sabonis as well. They're definitely going to need him. He almost slipped my mind right there. They're definitely going to need him in the points category. So there you have that. All right. Last game. Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns and the Clippers here, okay? Points here, okay? We have, first of all, we have an over-under of 226 in this spot. Phoenix favored by 3 on the road here, okay? First thing I want to look at here is coming back here to the 3-ball here, and I'll be looking at Eric Gordon. His 3-ball sitting at 2.5 right now. On the season, or you can look at his points on the season to the 2-guard position. Let me see. Phoenix, they had gotten better. Let me see, last 15. They had gotten better, but they did show the ability to get slapped up by the point shooting guard right here. All right, on the season, they was to that position. They was giving up the 6 most points to the shooting guard position, and as far as the threes, not as many on the season, but they've been giving it up right now. So let's see, Phoenix 3-pointers made. Let's look at Gordon. So he's hit 3 and 4 threes versus them. Here's a guy. He's been stuck in Houston, just not all motivated, comes over here and provides this team with the shooting that they really, really need him. And then, I can't write off Norman Powell. He did get into foul trouble. I'll get to that. But he's played 32 and 33 minutes in his last two games, 7 attempts and 9 attempts for three. He's hit 3 and 4, as you can see right here. And, they're going to need him. They're going to need him out there to hit these shots, to knock these shots down. All right. So I couldn't talk you off the threes from him. Don't know what his points prop sitting at. Let's see where his points prop sitting at. 12.5. I don't know. Couldn't talk you off of that. He's 1-1 to the 1-1 to this number. Okay. Kawhi Leonard. I didn't look at his points prop here because I know I'm going to have some interest in him. I've been looking at his rebounds and assists and stuff like that. So let's take a look at his rebounds and assists first. Kawhi Leonard, rebounds and assists prop sitting at 12.5. It should be a decent amount of rebounds and assists to go around, but I don't know if I'm gonna get there. He did hit this number last game versus them. All right, his points prop sitting at 29.5. He's hit this number 2 straight games. I'm fine with you. We're going there. So I couldn't talk off of that. His individual rebound prop is sitting at 7.5, and his individual assist prop is sitting at 4.5. He's been smacking that number up. He's hit that number in 3 straight games. Okay, that last game versus the Phoenix and the first 2 playoff games. So I couldn't talk off of that. His hands has all been all over this here. So, even if you're looking at a PRA, that'll come into fruition as well. Norman Powell, his points prop sitting at 14.5. He missed it on the first game from the hook. On the hook, he got into foul trouble last game. One of these games he's gonna pop off. Okay. They at home. This might be the one. I haven't been looking at Norman Powell for threes because his 3-point attempts have been down. But it's a possibility that Norman Powell pops out today, and they're gonna need him. Like I said, his 3-point attempts are down. He hasn't taken more than 4 in the last 5 games, so I probably won't look to him for threes. But like I said, since the playoffs started, since things got intense, he hasn't hit his 15-point line. But he's been hitting it, frequently. Last 10, last 5 games, he's been in the groove. He's 3-2 too. I'm looking for him to bounce back and get into the hit category. So strong lean towards the over 14.5 points for Norman Powell for me. I don't see him get into foul trouble. He's gonna have to step it up. He's gonna have to step it up for these guys in order for him to win this game. Westbrook, he's been playing some good ball as well. 2 for 3 to this number in his last 3. 1 for 2 to this number in this season. So there you have that. He's a pick your poison type of guy here. One day he can get the points, you can get the peripherals. So it's hard to really decipher, especially when you're doing same game parlays. These motherfuckers can really, really, really fuck you up, fuck you over. I'm sticking only to the highest usage players here. That leads me to Chris Paul. His points prop sitting at 13.5. He's 1 for 2 to this number on the season. I might not go there. What I'm looking at him for is the assist prop sitting at 9.5. I might end up having to take a stab there. I probably or alter it. It's sitting at 9.5. If I want to alter it, it'll come down to an 8. But 9.5, I'm probably gonna look towards that. And then where is he? DeAndre Ayton. Double-double. The double-double is in play for me for DeAndre Ayton. The double-double is in play for me for DeAndre Ayton. He woke up last game. He had 13 rebounds. His individual rebound prop is sitting at 10.5. I have some interest there. Although, his points prop would probably be the one to really take a stab at. Zubac is not the greatest defender, but at the same time, he's got to fight with users behind the Kevin Durant's and the Bookers of the world. So I probably would just lean back and probably just sprinkle some on his double. And probably be done with it at the end of the day. So I'll be looking at him for a double. Zubox, I'll be look. I have some interest in this rebound prop, but I don't know. I probably won't feel the need to get there. But like I said, I'll probably sprinkle some on a double for DeAndre Ayton, because like I said, his points prop is sitting at 15.5, and he had to fight for usage for Chris Paul and behind Booker and the kid Durant. So I can that's where I'm at with that. So sprinkling on the double for DeAndre Ayton, and the points for Booker and Durant's gonna be there. It's really like a pick your poison type of thing. Whichever one you want to get to, be my guest. Whichever one you want to get to, be my guest. One of them gonna have to hit their point prop today, if you ask me. 28.5 for Durant and 29.5 for Booker. Very, very high. I would, if I had to pick one, it would probably, I don't know, maybe Booker. He's got one of the best matchups. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so that just about sums it up right there. I'm not going to be messing around with all these ancillary players right now. And if I'm doing same game parlays, I'm going to be mixing those guys up. It's going to be the highest usage players in and out. I'm not going to sweat over. Some of these bench motherfuckers. I ain't gonna be able to do it. So there you have that, guys. 11:42. It's up. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. All right. Peace.